Yeah, you can joke about everything, but you have to pick your target. This week, everybody switched from being experts about global conflict to being experts on stand-up comedy, and I've been seeing some really wild opinions of people that feel the need to defend the concept of humor as if it were going anywhere. This is the wild thing about TikTok. People who have seen none of my videos and have seen none of my stand-up are telling me, the guy who has spent his entire career joking about the war I fought in Afghanistan, the horrific medical calls I saw in my ambulance, and just the darkest shit you can imagine, are telling me that dark comedy is okay. One of my jokes is about one of my patients who was shot 27 times. And in case you don't know much about anatomy, that's too many times. One of my jokes is a story about how when I was 19, I had to tell a woman her husband wasn't coming back. Is that dark enough for you? I have an entire chapter in my novel setting up a later joke about a man who was burned over 99% of his body. And you don't even know that it's a setup to a joke because the story is so horrific that it seems like the punctuation to a bad chapter, and then like 8 chapters down the line, it comes back around to funny again. Because I know what I'm doing, and I like dark comedy. It's the cornerstone of my entire career. Well, thank you so much for telling me that you can joke about anything. Feel free to come and read my book and watch my special about war, the thing that most people refuse to even talk about. But if you punch down, which is taking your elevated position of power as an excuse to mock those beneath you, then you're not a very good comedian. It's easy to mock those who have less than you. It's not particularly nice or nuanced or clever, but people have been doing it since the concept of humor. The best comedians find a difficult, dark topic, and they find a way to attack it where they're not attacking the victims of that dark topic. Like, I don't know, for this week in particular, let's say domestic violence. There's lots of those sort of jokes that people who have been victims of find hilarious, because it's not mocking them. It's mocking either the concept or the perpetrators of. Because if you were gonna make a joke about DV, why would you want to attack the victims of it? What are you doing there? Just being dark for dark's sake? Why not, I don't know, say something clever, attacking the people doing it? People keep bringing up Bill Burr as if Bill Burr isn't an expert at taking divisive topics and turning them on their head. Or Anthony Jeselnik, who has come out and told people his process. Well, that guy makes a dark joke every time a tragedy happens. Yeah, because he's making fun of the people who are making that tragedy all about themselves. He said it like 1,000 times. If you pretend to respect these people, listen to them tell you about their craft. Did I mention that I'm writing a book enough times? I hope so. That was really the only reason I made this, and to yell at the people who have been saying dumb things to me about comedy. What a loud truck. It's ruining my take. I just can't get over. Like, so many times I would tell a joke and I would just hear, "Good Lord, that's dark." And now people on the internet are lecturing me about the concept of dark comedy. That's why I think this is all purgatory. Like, it's too ironic, the world. Last week I got lectured on war. This week I'm getting lectured on dark comedy. Why? Next week there'll be some situation with paramedicine, and then everybody on the internet will become experts on that. And then I'll have to get a bunch of lectures on that thing that I did too. I can't even put some of my jokes on the internet because they auto-flag the censors, which is why I had to put them in the book. There, I think I've mentioned it enough times. Book. Get ready for my book.